Hi Geminis, this is going to be your reading for July 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's get right into it, because you got two Angel Oracle messages this month. Your first one is Angelic Protection. Your message. A brilliant light of protection is around you at this time, and angels are guiding and guarding you and want you to know that you are safe. Whether you are feeling worried about the physical, emotional, or spiritual harm or not, this card is confirming that you have spiritual protection and your angel guide is supporting you and leading you towards positive experiences and outcomes. If you have decisions to make or opportunities to take and you are unsure what to do, know that this card is bringing you comfort and support. The angels who are with you only need a prayer from you in order to swoop in and guide you. You are protected. The worst is now behind you and you are now ready to move beyond the challenges that you've been facing. The past is gone and your angel guide is encouraging you to let it go. If traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, know that they were opportunities to recognize how far you've come and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. When you reflect on these shifts, leave the past behind you and move forward. The present is only a gift if you're able to receive it. If you are facing the unknown at this time, know your angel guide it will show you the next steps, and you will be surrounded by a spiritual force field that will protect you on all levels as you move forward. You also got compassion. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time, guiding you to let go of conflict that you need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and more drained you'll be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps, or even concentrating on negative traits or actions of others will only hold you back. Don't let the unjust actions of others block your experience of joy and freedom. Take time to review where in your life you may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration and anger, and ask your angels to shine their light upon you and the situation. Changing how you see yourself will help change how others see you. Angels are surrounding you at this time, encouraging you to see yourself through their loving eyes and holy eyes. All the ups and downs that you have faced, all the insecurities that you have overcome, all the setbacks that you have moved beyond are a testament of your resilience and strength. So have compassion and respect for yourself. Angel Wisdom is encouraging you to love and treat yourself the way that you would want to be loved and treated by others. Then your own actions will be mirrored back to you by those around you. So ask your angel guide to help you become more passionate towards yourself now. Alright, let's look what this could be, Gemini, for the month of July. Alright. So we have the Page of Cups reversed in the main energy here. And when it's in reverse like this, it's some kind of emotional conversation, a heartfelt conversation that we want to have that we're kind of holding back on. Sometimes it can be with another person, like where it's like we want to have a heart-to-heart, we want to talk about things. But sometimes it's kind of with yourself. It's like sitting there honestly and just having those kind of conversations with you, your spirit, yourself, there, because it just feels like there's this connection that wants to happen. You have so much fire energy that's happening in July. I feel like things are going to be really fast moving. Things are definitely going to be paced up. But it's funny because it feels like you are allowing yourself that space, and you're allowing yourself a little bit of reflection here as well. So the Page of Cups in reverse is just saying like there's something emotionally, some kind of honesty that wants to come out here that we might be having a little bit of trouble communicating with, again, like I said, with someone else or with yourself here, Gemini. I'm kind of, for most of you, this is not everyone, but for most of you, it feels like this kind of internal conversation with ourselves. That's why this maybe compassionate energy is kind of popping in here from you, from your angel guides, because they're saying give yourself a bit of compassion with this, because again, fiery energy, things are moving here. And it seems like they're moving pretty quickly. I have this Ace of Wands, which is this new beginning for you, this fiery new beginning. This could be a creative new start. This could be something exciting. This could be a new adventure. This could be a new job. Maybe you are trying to, changing something in your life. I have the Six of Swords here below. So again, it could revolve about moving on to calmer waters, moving in general. Maybe you are leaving. Maybe you are traveling, because this is all about movement. And this is kind of the energy that I feel for you in July, at least, is it's all about movement forward here. The Seven of Wands is kind of saying that this new beginning, whatever choices you are making here, you might get a little bit of backlash from people. As you can see, these wands are coming after this person right here, but he is kind of standing strong, grounded, and defending himself. So there might be some decisions here that you have to really stand up for yourself and stay grounded in, because there might be opinions or other people's energies kind of coming at you here. So as long as you are staying grounded, as long as you're being like, this is what I want, this is the decision that I am making here, this is what I feel is right, this is this adventure that I want to have, then trust in that, because they just want you to stand strong in that. And you might have to be putting, weeding off some of those kind of wands energy, some people's opinions or what other people are thinking about you. You're just kind of got to deflect that, because it's all about you and what you kind of want to accomplish here, or what's next for you. Again, it feels like new adventure energies that's popping in here, fresh starts. I have the Four of Cups in the reversed here, and the Four of Cups in reverse is saying you're seeing the signs from the universe. You are seeing what the universe is bringing in for you, and you are trusting that. It's like you're having allegiance to that. You're being like, I understand what the universe is trying to pull me towards or drag me towards, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for that, because that's the way that's leaning, right? And I feel like you are having this kind of unwavering confidence about that. I have this Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, which is just saying you're not working hard at something right now, or might not feel like the energy of wanting to work or grind at something. It feels like more you just kind of need a break here, Gemini. You're just like, I've been working hard a lot, it feels like I've been putting in that work, and it's just like, I just want to step back, I just want to relax. And then it feels like people are kind of like, no, keep pushing, or whatever this energy is with this Seven of Swords, where they're just like, no, you have to be so driven and determined. You're like, no, that's not what the energy is saying to me right now. My energy is not saying to do that. Okay, my energy is kind of not saying to just work, and then, what am I going to have in the end here, right? Maybe some money, but I can't really take it with me in the afterlife. I kind of want to enjoy some of my experiences here, and I feel like that's where you're kind of leading towards here. So wherever you're being pulled, which I feel like, again, with the Four of Cups in reverse, you are kind of seeing where you are being pulled, and you are conscious of that. And you are following that with this kind of Knight of Wands here, okay? Because this Knight of Wands is kind of all about this kind of, again, this passion, this drive, this creativity, this moving forward, this strength. And again, the wand energy moves quickly, so things are going to be kind of moving pretty fast here, but you're kind of ready for it. You're like, okay, let's go, let's do this, let's get it moving, let's keep it kind of coming here. Again, maybe this is a move, maybe this is traveling for yourself here. You're like, no, I know what the right decision for me is, and I'm going to kind of make it happen. It's very driven energy. It's very a lot of drive and a lot of passion. We do have the Queen of Wands here in the reverse, which is kind of like sometimes not trusting your own abilities, trusting your own talents here. So there might be kind of a choice where you're feeling a little bit unsure of what to do, feeling like, well, maybe this was the wrong decisions for myself, maybe I'm leaving something behind I really shouldn't be. But it feels like more that you're like, no, I can do this. I can kind of push into this energy here. I can move forward. I can have that drive to do it, even if I feel like sometimes I'm not good enough or not capable enough. I will be able to. Okay. I have the Two of Swords coming out sideways here, which means choice is yours. It's like either we're taking, either we're going to kind of be stuck in limbo here, right? We see two paths ahead of us and we're not sure what to take, or it's in the reverse. We're going to make a decision and we're going to be like, okay, this is my decision. This is what I'm making now. Maybe I'll regret it later, but I'm making it right now. This is my decision, right? Fire energy. I keep feeling for this reading for you, Gemini. Like, this is my decision. This is what I'm doing. This is my path. And it's just that kind of conviction that's coming through in this reading for you. You know, I'm going to go traveling for 3 months. I'm going to, you know, move away. I'm going to start doing things for myself here that are a little bit more grounded, or, you know, conserving some of my energy here, so I move on to a bit of calmer waters instead of this choppy waters that I'm at right now. I'm just going to move to that peace and find that peace. And again, it feels like you are in the driver's seat, which is good for a lot of this energy, because I felt in my Aquarius reading they were in their energy as well, like positively. And I feel like you're in that too. You're just like, this is what I want. This is me. This is what I want. I'm choosing it and moving towards it here. Again, that fire energy, that conviction. Well, we have the Devil energy here, Capricorn energy popping out, the Seven of Swords coming out sideways, the Tower card coming out here, and the Ace of Pentacles. Some kind of loss of money or some kind of big shift in a financial sector. Maybe some of you are quitting your job to, again, like I said before, travel or to move here. You're getting away from something, getting away, you feeling like from this Devil energy. But there's such a great energy at the end here for you. So I'm not worried about any of this, even though those are probably those are probably the cards that people are most scared to get, Gemini, is this. But I feel like with the Seven of Swords and this Devil energy, you're kind of moving away from it. You're like, again, like I said before, you're trying to prioritize your peace. You are trying to get away from, maybe this is a person that you were dealing with who is kind of lying, cheating from you here, or you're feeling like this kind of energy with this Devil card, which can be fear, which can be feeling stuck, which can be addictions. I feel like you feeling like it's taken from you enough. You know, this Devil energy, this negativity has pulled enough from you that you are now kind of going to leave it behind, and you're just going to let things kind of crumble here with this Tower card, right? This Tower is change, and it's the universe coming in to bring a change towards you here. It's kind of like a fast, sudden change. So again, I feel a lot of that in your energy right now. Again, I feel like you are crumbling so that you can kind of rebuild for yourself and rebuild this kind of ideal dream that you want here. This Ten of Pentacles is kind of everything, right? It's not just about finances. It's about family unit. It's about structure. It's about groundedness. As you can see, there's pets. There's multi-generational families in this. So it's like multi-generational wealth. Maybe you are kind of trying to connect more to making multi-generational wealth for yourself here. But I feel like these changes are all happening because they're all going to be really good. Okay, and so that's where this compassion is coming in here, this angelic protection that's happening for you as well, Gemini. So you are kind of taken care of. I just want you to know that, even if this Tower moment is happening, even though if things are coming in and changing and things are crumbling here, it might be to kind of move you away from some of this Devil energy that's happening. Okay, it's maybe to move you away from this kind of Ace of Pentacles, this kind of financial thing that was kind of taking over you, moving you to something a little bit more grounded and a little bit more stable here. Some of you, your relationships might be in question a little bit this month. I have the Lover's card in reverse, which is kind of like ex energy or a past relationship. The World, which kind of means unfinished business. Here, something's not completing, something, or it's not complete. Maybe this is where you're holding back some of this energy with this Page of Cups here. And then I have the Nine of Wands, which is kind of like trust issues, or not really trusting something fully yet, you know, being hesitant of something here. So there might be a relationship that you're a little hesitant on, maybe hesitant hesitant about moving forward, or maybe hesitant to be around this person. So you're like, I'm moving past, I'm moving on here, but it's just kind of scaring you a little bit, or you feeling kind of, like I said before, hesitant about it. The Star card coming out sideways, Aquarius energy. Again, choice is yours here. If you see something a little bit brighter in the star, or like keep giving yourself that hope, keep giving yourself that wish, that star. Maybe you're like, maybe a relationship won't happen for me. Just put it out there. Put it out, that energy out there. Keep hoping, you know, that person's out there for me, or the right person will kind of come along here, because we don't want to lose hope on this kind of situation, because it feels like, again, you might be tethered a little bit to an old relationship, or tethered to someone maybe not the best for you, or not letting a chapter close. So just be open to kind of, you know, wishing upon a star, and, you know, what will work, and I'm having hope that I'll have this kind of good experience with this in the future. I'll have this good experience moving forward. This energy is a past. I'm letting it all close behind me so I can bring into something good into my life. Okay, I feel like I'm going to move on to the oracle cards here. Again, things are going to be moving fast in July for you, but again, just keep that conviction for yourself here, okay, because you're moving on to something new. Conclusions are within reach. That's what I was saying. So we were talking about before, right? Allowing things to kind of close out here, right? It's like, you know, I feel this kind of end, this kind of conclusion with all of this and this new beginning energy that I was saying before. So conclusions are within reach. You don't have to work so hard for them. The energy is already moving in your favor. It's already moving quickly. So you'll know what the right decision is, okay? I feel like you already see it though, too. You got 2. I'm just going to read these for you. All right. So you got the 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. There are new creations that want to be born. We're talking about this new. Beauty that's yearning to be woven. New consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations. A lot of wand energy, a lot of creative energy, and creation energy. To usher in a new era of consciousness, you do your bit in weaving the web of life. This card is of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder the questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when they find themselves flowing with the rest of life, and life is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we've stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is a part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, which is all what Wands energy is all about. To surrender to creative projects that both scare you and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more than ever before. What new creations are you being called to birth? You also got the Seas of Ninka, which is seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Oops. Let me just fix that real quick, Gemini. Alright. Manika is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine, so clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Manika card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability to choose to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that you are currently doing has great potential. Manikans are thought to be a galactic race who saw light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as a confirmation that a situation or a project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. The 10 of Pentacles here. It appears in the spread it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-felt card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to conscious appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means that you may be called to bring light to any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware of. Again, we were talking about this conversation with ourselves with this Page of Cups. To look at them and see them clearly and consciously so they don't appear in your life as fate, right? Tower card. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are you ready to be brought to the light of day? How can you see potential in the situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? All right, chapter kind of transition, chapter closing, new chapter beginning. Is this all energy for this reading for you in July, Gemini? So that was your monthly reading. I hope it helped.